Hey guys, so today I'm going to be giving you a tour of my vacation house in Vermont. So I'm going to start with the outside, but it's only going to be brief because there isn't much to show. So we've got the deck. It's a big deck actually. The deck overlooking this beautiful view, and we've got a ginormous yard. You can see we were just playing baseball. So yeah, we got a pretty big yard. The dogs can run around. Me and my sister can play baseball. And then there's that, and then there's this tree. What a sight to see. The side of our yard backs up to the woods. So, oh yeah, forgot to mention. Sorry that I haven't posted a video in like a couple months probably. I've been very, very busy. Between basketball, football, and baseball that I play. It's hard to, and school, and there's a lot of things that are getting in my way of filming videos, but I'm back now. And then there's this, it's under these two trees, and there's a rope here for some reason. Probably like a clothesline or something. And so we back up to the woods, and over here is our car. It's our car, and so this is actually the backyard. So there's still a front yard to show you guys. Here's where we were having our campfires and that little thing. And I'm not gonna show you too much our car because I don't want you to see any plates. So this is our vacation house in Vermont. So then there's the front yard. So this is the house, and then when we got here, you come in this way, and you walk over here, and then you either pull this down, put in the code, and unlock a key that's behind there, or you use the electronic keypad right there. But the electronic keypad's being weird, so it's really hard to get to work. So then from the steps, after you come out the door, you can walk through here, and there's this cute little spot. And then if we come out of that, there is another entrance right here. And this just has a normal lock on it. Nothing fancy, nothing electronic. And then there are these beautiful flowers that smell very good, very good. And so then that's that part of the front yard. And then if you come up here, there's this little tree clearing, what am I saying? There's this little spot with two trees, a couple trees, a lot of trees. And someone built a teepee here. And there's this big rock that sometimes I like to come sit on. So it's pretty fun. You can climb that tree if you want. And then what's really cool is if we come up here to the main front yard, I would say. So I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a mower over there. And a mower comes. He came on like the third day, I think. And what's cool about the front yard is it leads off to a ton of trails that you can just come out and explore in. There's just wood plank crossing the creek. You just come out here and explore. Came out here with my dogs, it's pretty nice. And then when you come out of this path, there is this entire big field that one of my dogs really likes to run around in, and the other doesn't really care for it. So then if we come back, there's another trail over there. So I can show you that. So we come back over the plank, come out of this to the clearing. And then there is this other trail. It's just your normal trail. It's a trail with logs and rocks but it leads off to private property. So I'm not allowed to go too far on that. Legally, not like my parents don't let me do this. Like, we legally can't go that far. And then there's just, this is a, I believe it's on 13 acres, this place. And there's all these pretty flowers everywhere. And there's some over there too. And so yeah, that's really the most, that's outside. So now we're gonna go inside and we're gonna check that out. So the inside might be like my favorite part besides, like it might be, I don't know. I like the inside a lot. The inside's cool. The house is huge. Look at this house. This is like 10 times bigger than my house. Yeah, I have a small house. Some of you might see this house as being small because some of you might live in mansions. I don't know who's watching. And then here there's this beautiful little light switch. It goes. So now we're gonna come back inside, and this is the trail that leads inside. Oh, right, the garage is in there, but we'll get to that. So now we've got to come in here. Oh, I need to put in the code. Don't look. I can't unlock it. Dang it, give me a sec. Finally got the door to start working, and now I can give you the tour of inside. So when you get in, it's this part. There's a window here. You can look out to the front yard, and that's where we hang our stuff. And then, so if you come in, if you walk in here and turn right, there's a kitchen. And then if you turn right again, I'm just gonna start on the edge of the house and then work my way down. And this is the telescope room. And there's these couches, so it's pretty nice in here. There's games down there, there's books, and of course there's a telescope. Now I'm gonna put the lens up to it. See if you can see anything. Not really. How about right there? Yeah, there you go. You can see some stuff. Okay, and this is my dog, being weird. Boop, boop, boop. Also, like the video if you like that dog. Like the video if you like dogs. And there's this rocking chair. And then there's this door that leads out to the deck. I already showed you the backyard. And then if you come over here, there's this nice little lounging area. It's kind of like a living room, but there's no TV because it opens up to the telescope room. And then I can just, the garage isn't that big of a deal. It's a pretty average garage. Yeah, not that exciting. And now we can come out of the garage. There's that door. And then if we walk in the telescope room, walk over here, there's this little cow guy. There's a ton of these scooters around. There's 2 of them. And then if we walk in here, there's a microwave, refrigerator, and this is the kitchen. And there's a pole. And then there's these frying pans hanging up there for some reason. And there's not much to see in the kitchen. It's your pretty average kitchen. There's the dog again. And then there's a sliding door right here that leads out to the backyard that I already showed you. And then there's this table, and that's my sister. And this is the basic dining room. And then this is the, main living room. Has a TV. It's a pretty big TV. And there's my other dog that I love so much. I love you too, bud. Don't worry. Yeah, this living area is pretty nice. There's this couch, which is pretty nice. There's a chair. There's another chair. So normally my sister sits there, parents sit here, I sit there when we're all watching TV at night. And then there's that desk. Ooh, hi. And then there's this door that leads out. You're looking through a window right now. you're looking through the window of the door. That leads out to the front yard again. And now we can go upstairs. There's a baby gate so that the dogs can't get in. So yeah, you guys have most likely seen my house, because that's, you know. So this is a lot bigger than my house. There's a big bedroom here. This is where my parents' bedroom is, and that also connects to a bathroom. And this is me and my sister's bathroom. Our shower, toilet, sink, pretty average bathroom. And then in here, there's another room. No one's currently sleeping in there. And then if we come out, and then I actually forget what this, another room, which no one is currently sleeping in either. So we're only using 2 rooms because me and my sister are sleeping in the same room. We're sleeping, shut up, fan, no one cares. Me and my sister are sleeping here. She sleeps on the top, I sleep on the bottom, bigger on the bottom. That's why I chose it. And then we open these over by our window. We've got a beautiful view of the backyard. Bird's eye view. Gotta close this. Close this. So yeah, and then you climb up this way, which is weird. It's my sister's bag. There's that. Here, there's a closet. Not much to see in the closet. As you can tell, this is my area. So that's pretty much it. Oh, right, there's a game room downstairs. I forgot. How could I forget? There's 3 floors. My house only has 2. 2 dogs being adorable. So if we walk over here, and there's the bathroom. Again, not much to see. There's another bathroom. And there's that thing. Okay, so now down here, there's a game room. It's not like video games or anything. But if we walk down these stairs, thump, 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 there's ping pong table. Over here, foosball table. Mini fridge, padlock. Mini fridge, padlock. Mini freezer, padlock. That thing. Another one of those carts that I was talking about. A chair. Another chair, pretty average stuff. And then there's 2 dartboards. Oh yeah, and here's some paddles and balls. There you go. And here's a dartboard. I suck at darts, by the way. If you couldn't tell. Just kidding, I hit a bullseye. No, I didn't. I didn't at all. This is my first attempt. Trash attempt. So that's basically the game room. Chairs there for some reason, I don't know why. Foosball table, washer, dryer. Neither of them are currently in use right now. And then there's this secret room that my sister doesn't know about, so I'm going to talk quietly. And you can slide it open. I'm the only one that knows about this room. The lighting sucks. I'm the only one that knows about this room, so don't tell anyone. So I'm the only one that knows about this room. It's pretty boring, but still, it's cool to have a room that just you know about. And we'll close that back up. And that concludes the tour. Let me take a sec to make sure that there's nothing I'm forgetting. Oh yeah, in case you want to see this beautiful closet. There's that. So I think that's everything. Oh yeah, and here from the living room you can see a nice view. So I think that's everything. Subscribe and like for more videos, and I'll see you guys later.